Hi Sagittarius, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me on the Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for this coming week. Today is Sunday, August 2nd. This is a general love reading, and that means it can apply to anything in your life, Sagittarius, relationships or otherwise. I also want to remind you to be flexible with the energy. Don't be overly concerned about the gender of the cards. You can mix and match the roles within the reading. That means you can be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards. Parts of the reading may resonate for you. Other parts may not. Take what does and leave what doesn't. I hope by the time you finish watching this, Sagittarius, you feel like you have something that's beneficial and or helpful to you in some way. That's my intention. So we'll get started here after a couple more shuffles. If you're new or unfamiliar with my channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you for joining me. There is more specific information regarding my readings and my videos in the description box. Carmilla the bird is hanging out in her travel cage behind me. She's taking a little rest. And then Sylvester the cat is also here, but he is napping in the living room. He's not likely to make an appearance in your video today, Sagittarius. So unfortunately, you won't get to see Sylvester today. But maybe next time he'll be around. So Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to give this first deck one more good shuffle and a cut. And then we're going to see what's in the cards for Sagittarius for this coming week in August. Here we go. We're going to start off with the High Priestess in reverse, paired with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, the Emperor in reverse, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So we have a Queen of Wands on the table. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's ambitious, very creative, somebody who goes after what she wants. This could be somebody who is very social, active. She's not afraid of a challenge. She likes to set a standard for other people. She likes to be the type of person that other people look up to, that other people admire. And typically, the Queen of Wands in the upright position can be that type of person. This person feels like she's in the process of making a decision that she's unsure about. I feel like she might be waiting to receive some information. This feels like it could have to do with a connection. It might be work related. Somebody she's collaborating with the Three of Pentacles out here. She might not be certain about this connection or this opportunity with this person. I feel like there's some kind of a work-related opportunity, or she wants to collaborate or create something with somebody. But it feels like she's at a point where she needs to kind of sit and wait. Maybe she's waiting for some communication. Maybe she's waiting for an answer. Maybe she's waiting for some kind of clarity to move forward. But there is an indication on the table that this might be a missed opportunity, something that won't transpire for her. It feels like it's up in the air. It feels like she doesn't have clarity regarding this situation, this opportunity. And it does feel like it's associated with another person or more than one person. Let's get some more cards on the table for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I want to remind you before I get this next set out, this Queen of Wands could be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with. If you end up resonating with this reading, you'll know if this is your energy or not. And male or female, you can embody the Queen of Wands energy. So we have the Five of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords, the High Priestess in reverse again, Queen of Wands in reverse this time, the Moon, the Emperor in the upright position this time, and then we have the Ace of Wands. So this definitely feels like there is a conflict regarding the situation where this Queen of Wands looks like she's waiting on some information, or she's waiting to make a decision regarding a situation that involves another person. It feels like she's trying to determine whether or not she should hang on to this opportunity or leave it behind. And it has to do with probably how the other person feels about moving forward with this Queen of Wands. And I think that she does. I don't think that she knows. I don't think that she knows yet or has clarity yet regarding this situation or how this person may feel about moving forward together. Again, this could be work related, could be could be a project you're collaborating on with this individual, or if you're this Queen of Wands, this person that you have on your mind. But with the Queen of Wands coming out here in reverse, on top of this Emperor in reverse, I believe that this represents the same person. I think that there are some expectations that this Queen of Wands has with regard to this connection or this working relationship. Or again, this project or whatever it is that this person wants to collaborate with this other individual or more people. It doesn't have to be just one person. It could be multiple people. I feel like she has certain expectations or requirements in order to pursue this. It has to match how she wants it. So I'm not sure that she's clear yet on whether or not her expectations will be met. So in other words, let's just say this is a business agreement, and maybe this Queen of Wands sat down at the table with the other party or parties included in this agreement and said, look, this is how I want things to be. If you can't meet these expectations or adhere to these guidelines, then I'm out. Then I'm walking. And it's not necessarily that she's putting an ultimatum on the table. It's that she may... the Queen of Wands in reverse can be somebody who's overly demanding, pushy, needs to have things her way, does not see other perspectives or accept other opinions. So this can be a very difficult person to work with if in fact this is a collaboration of sorts, a working situation with another person or multiple people. But this could also be a situation where this Queen of Wands, for example, is saying, look, you know, I have children, so I can only work during these hours, or I can't relocate, or, you know, I have these other expectations going on in my life, so this is what I have to offer. So it could be that, especially with the Emperor in reverse, certain things that she can't change. So she has certain things that certain demands that she has to make, certain requirements that she has to have in order to make this work for her. And I'm not sure she's received communication or confirmation from the other person or people involved. I don't think she's clear yet on whether or not this is going to be a go. Whether or not this will move forward as she hopes, is what I have so far. So it feels like there is some issues within a relationship or connection related to the situation, a conflict that perhaps needs to be addressed or needs to be resolved first before things can move forward. It looks like that could be either an additional obstacle regarding the situation, or this could be part of what's going on with this Queen of Wands, is whatever conflict there is within a specific connection or relationship, it might be part of this Queen of Wands demands. I'm going to go ahead and call them her demands or her requirements or expectations. We'll see what we get with this third set of cards, Sagittarius, and see what else we can come up with. So we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Strength in reverse. Eight of Wands. The Fool. The Hermit in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. The Hanged Man. And then we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords feels like a separate person to me. I feel like this person is responsible for making the ultimate decision on whether or not these two collaborate or work together or team up together. I feel like there is, again, the expectations are of this Queen of Wands are known. I feel like she's expressed herself. I feel like there is an understanding. And I think, again, it feels like it has to do with a conflict specifically within a relationship. So it's possible, for example, I'm just going to throw this example out there. Let's say this Queen of Wands is wanting to collaborate with somebody or a group of people, and she says, look, I want to do this, but one of my criteria is that I cannot work with so-and-so. Maybe there's somebody else involved that she doesn't get along with. That if she were to be a part of the situation, that she can't be a part of the situation with this particular person, because there's some conflict within a specific connection or relationship. So if this is a collaboration with a group of people, there might be one person in the group that she doesn't get along with, and that she refuses to work with. So maybe that is one of her demands that she's making. Again, I feel like she has expressed herself. I feel like she's communicated these, again, we're going to call them demands because I keep getting that word with this Queen of Wands in reverse. If you want to work with me, this is how it has to be, is kind of the vibe I'm getting from this Queen of Wands. And again, she may be communicating that if things can't be this way, then I'm ready to walk. I'm ready to move on from this. I will go somewhere else, work with other people, find another opportunity. So this King of Swords feels like this person feels like he may have ultimately the last word in this situation, the person who's making the ultimate decision on whether or not this situation is given the green light with this Queen of Wands. I think he's still thinking about it. It feels like this person right now has not made any decisions as of yet. I'm not sure he has the clarity he feels like he needs just yet in order to make an ultimate decision regarding this situation. The King of Swords is somebody who is very honest, straightforward, intelligent, very articulate and clear communicator. Somebody who doesn't put up with bullshit. Somebody who knows right from wrong. This is the type of person who can make very solid decisions. Somebody who doesn't make a move until he has all of the information or answers he needs. And I feel, again, because there is a lack of clarity with regard to this person right now, he's not sure maybe about the situation or if he can meet the demands of this Queen of Wands, for example. This opportunity is in question, whether or not it's going to work or not. I feel like this Queen of Wands has been met with some resistance with regard to her demands from other people. With the Six of Wands in reverse out here. That could be part of the reason why this King of Swords is hesitant or still stuck on whether or not to move forward with this Queen of Wands. This feels like something very positive. This feels like something that could be a significant opportunity for all involved. I think this Queen of Wands knows this. She might also know, however, that her needs or her demands might keep her from this opportunity. Let's get some more cards out here. Sagittarius, and see what else we have for you. So we have the Star in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Eight of Wands again. Chariot in reverse. The Hierophant, clarifying this Queen of Wands in reverse. Three of Pentacles. Six of Swords again. Five of Cups in reverse. So, there is an expectation that if this Queen of Wands needs aren't met, or her demands aren't met with regard to this connection, this working relationship, this collaboration, that both parties are going to part ways. It's almost like this, it's possible this Queen of Wands has said, look, this is how it has to be, or I'm walking. Or she might have said, or you can leave. You know, you have as much power as I do to leave the situation. But as it stands right now, whatever conflict this Queen of Wands has with regard to this connection or this relationship, or possibly, again, this person that she doesn't want to work with or collaborate with, it's, in her eyes, in her mind's eye, it is not a situation that can be resolved. This is a conflict that's here to stay. There's no hope at resolution. It is going to remain as is. I think that's caused, again, some grief. Maybe not some grief so much as disappointment, or I think that her inability possibly to work with somebody or to make things right within this connection that seems to be hindering her situation. It feels like it's at least weakened her position within the situation, if not the whole dynamic of the situation. In other words, let's say this is a business or work situation, and there's somebody within the group that is a very valuable member of the group, who is a very successful member of the team, and this is the person that this Queen of Wands just can't deal with or can't work with or doesn't want to be around. Setting these restrictions or these limitations with regard to her participation in the situation. Having to choose between her and this other person, for example, is really weakening the group as a whole, or the potential that this group has moving forward. I hope that makes sense. As it stands right now, things are still up in the air. I think that there is an expectation that whatever this is that this Queen of Wands wants to participate in, it's still going to happen, with or without her. Whether or not she's involved is what's in question. She absolutely, whoever, again, this Queen of Wands feels like the main energy in the reading, so this could be your energy, Sagittarius, or somebody that you're dealing with, but this Queen of Wands absolutely feels that she has the right to make these demands. This is something she has to do. Again, this could be a situation where there's certain things that she simply can't change. Restrictions within her own life that she can't control, that she has no control over, and so she has to make these demands. Or this could be just the way she feels. I really can't get along with this person, and I'm not going to work with them, and this is how it's going to be. So That's how it feels more than the other side of the story, but I'm giving you both scenarios just in case, because it could be different for everybody. But with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it feels more like a little bit more like a stubborn energy. This is how I want it, and I am not compromising. The Queen of Wands in reverse doesn't compromise. So to me, it's more of a stubborn energy. This is how it's going to be, or I'm out type of thing. Let's get this last round of cards out, Sagittarius. See if we can't get anything more for you. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Justice. King of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Swords. And then we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so I haven't talked a whole lot about this King of Swords in this reading, but he is significant in that he's the one who's got the responsibility to make the final decision. And he hasn't made that decision yet. He's still working on it. The thing about the King of Swords is he will make the right decision, because that's the type of person he is. He's going to make the right decision given the circumstances at hand, given the facts and the situation as it stands. He will make the right decision, because the King of Swords is that type of person. He's going to weigh his options. He's going to determine the pros and cons. He's going to think it through thoroughly. He's not going to jump to conclusions. He's not going to make assumptions. He's not going to get emotionally attached to one thing or the other. He is going to make a head over heart decision, and it will be the right decision. But he is right now absolutely in a state of rest, meditation, thinking. He is not making any moves at this point in time, because this feels like a very significant, important decision. And so he is taking his time and putting in a significant level of effort when it comes to the thought process he has to deal with in order to make the right decision. Very strong energy coming from this King of Swords. Feels like he could be in a position of leadership with the Emperor out here. This could be somebody who guides others, or is a boss or head of an organization. This could potentially, I'm just going to throw this out there, especially since Justice came out as well. Maybe for some of you, this is a legal situation, and this is a judge making the decision. Maybe this is a legal case where the Queen of Wands has come forward and said, here's my situation. And this King of Swords is making a legal decision. It doesn't feel that way to me, but that could be one of the scenarios that's at play here. So we have a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles on the table that came up in this last set of cards. I feel like these are the people that this Queen of Wands may have an issue with. So it feels like it could be more than one relationship that is causing the conflict for this Queen of Wands. These two people could potentially be the people that she feels like she can't work with or can't collaborate with because she doesn't get along with them. Again, there could be any number of situations going on within this group dynamic that is causing conflict between these people. This King of Pentacles came out on top of the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this King of Pentacles is currently involved in the situation. He feels like he's a permanent fixture in this situation. I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think that this King of Pentacles has the option, or he doesn't want the option, to leave this situation. I feel like he's a permanent fixture. He's going to be part of this no matter what. This Queen of Pentacles is somebody that I feel like this Queen of Wands is communicating about. And I feel like the Queen of Wands might be saying, if this person's involved, I'm out. If you move forward with this individual, you know, I don't get along with her. She and I don't work well together. I'm out. I'm not going to collaborate with this individual. So there's some kind of contention between this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles. But there's also some conflict with this King of Pentacles as well. But I feel like he's a permanent fixture. So it's not necessarily an option for this King of Pentacles, for this Queen of Wands to maybe demand that this King of Pentacles leave the situation or be removed from the situation so that she can participate, that type of thing. Or let's say this is a group situation or collaboration work scenario where the Queen of Wands wants to be in a different department as this King of Pentacles because she doesn't get along with him. But there's definitely at least these two people that this Queen of Wands has issues with, has conflict with, and they're, as far as the cards are concerned, there is no hope for resolution regarding this conflict with this group of people. And it's due to the demands that this Queen of Wands has made, and that she feels rightfully entitled to make. She feels like she is in the right to make these demands, and she may be. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in reverse. These people could be potentially, maybe they're mean-spirited. Maybe they are maybe they outright don't get along with this Queen of Wands as well. I don't feel a lot of positive energy coming off of this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This conflict can certainly be mutual. It may not just be a situation where this Queen of Wands says, you know, I don't like these people, so I can't work with them. It could be definitely two-sided. But the fact that this Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles came out in this last set of cards, to me, always indicates, am I going to take this one? I think I'm going to take this card. When this last mini Rider-Waite set comes out, these are secondary characters or minor characters within the story. So their energy isn't as strong, because this Queen of Wands, again, I feel is the one who is making the demands or calling the shots, or not necessarily calling the shots, but she is expressing herself and making her needs known with regard to the situation. Whereas I'm not sure that's the case with this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. It could be, but their energy is not super strong in this reading. So I don't know what the circumstances is for these people. Sagittarius, if you are resonating with this reading, you will know what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And you could be one of these characters too. You could be one of these secondary characters who is kind of not so much as an afterthought to the reading, but they are being presented in the cards as a detail, as something that just adds more information to the story with regard to what's going on with this Queen of Wands, who feels like the main character. So if I were to say this reading is for, who this reading is for, I would say it's for the Queen of Wands. But again, you could be any one of these characters, including this King of Swords. So I pulled the Six of Cups in reverse, or Six of Water in reverse. I definitely feel like this is going to apply to this reading nicely and resonate for you, Sagittarius, if you're resonating with this reading. The Six of Cups did not come out in your reading, but the Six of Cups indicates soulmate energy, significant relationships, ties, somebody you may have a soul contract with, somebody who could be someone from your past coming back, or somebody who you have a long-term relationship with. The Six of Cups is typically a very positive card. In reverse, it can indicate resentment or grudges or unresolved issues, unresolved conflicts, which of course we have in this reading. But it indicates in the traditional Rider-Waite deck the results that come from a conflict that has gone unresolved and how it affects the person emotionally with regard to the person that they're dealing with. So let's go ahead and read this, Sagittarius, and then we're going to wrap this up. Six of Water in reversed is a potential blockage. It's just about a third of a page. And I'll display the card for you in the upright. Here we go, Sagittarius. The Six of Water reversed has a very simple message and meaning. It does not serve us well to give in to the desire to inflict hurt just because we believe someone to be deserving of it. We may feel that we are justified, but what purpose does an act of spiteful retaliation serve but to make us less and perpetuate suffering? It can also be said that it makes us energetically the same as the person who harmed us. Therefore, the Six of Water comes to caution against embracing pettiness and retaliation regardless of the circumstances. There is always a better option than an act of spite. Anger used in this manner is rarely beneficial or healing. Instead, it perpetuates suffering. There are none who can remain untouched when cruelty is offered. Both the person who inflicts it and the person it is inflicted upon will be marked by it. If revenge is desired, the best revenge we can mete out to anyone who has hurt and upset us is to remain peaceful and emotionally detached. We can choose to be kind to ourselves, to end our suffering by walking away and investing our time and emotion in something more worthy. So honestly, I think that this card applies to this King of Swords and the decision he's making to, instead of retaliating against this Queen of Wands, again, he's removing the emotional piece to it, and maybe instead of shaming this Queen of Wands for not being able to come to terms with this conflict and resolve the issue and kind of throw it back in her face, he's just, you know what, this is the situation, this is what I have to deal with, this is what I have to work with. Instead of retaliating and perpetuating the hurt and the resentment and the suffering of the people involved, I'm going to deal with the situation as it stands and make a head-over-heart decision. And that's the best laid plan that there could possibly be. Or I'm going to leave this behind. I'm not going to play the same game that's being played by the others who are hurting each other. I'm going to walk away from the situation and make a head-over-heart decision. So if you are this King of Swords, you're going about this the right way. You're making some good decisions based on what I'm seeing in the cards. I don't know what your final decision will be. But based on the situation, it looks like you need to make a decision that will benefit all parties, considering the circumstances. And I feel strongly that this King of Swords is going to do the right thing, Sagittarius. If you're this Queen of Wands, I think that you need to be prepared to walk away from the situation, because it is very possible that your demands will not be able to be met by all those involved. Since this is a group dynamic, this isn't a situation where you can necessarily make the type of demands that you're making within the situation. So be prepared to leave the situation behind, and I think that you are, based on what I'm seeing. So I'm going to leave that here, Sagittarius. I hope the reading was helpful. I hope that it resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.